Hello guys, hello YoGov. We're gonna go through what's necessary to pass the New Jersey and New York road tests. So first off, you're gonna need your ID and your 5-hour certificate. If you're in New York, New Jersey, I don't believe requires a 5-hour certificate, so just your ID. And then I'll provide the instructors also with my documents, or whoever the concierge is. So we'll go over the things in the car first. So you just want to know where the hazard light is, where the signals are, the left signal, the blinker, the right blinker. The lights, my lights would be over here if they ask you that. A lot of places don't ask that. A lot of DMVs wouldn't ask this stuff, but it's good to know just in case. The defroster would be here and here. To adjust the side mirrors, you can do that here. Obviously the honk, the horn, the windshield wipers are right here. The emergency brake is here, even though you don't need it. That's everything they would pretty much ask for. They wouldn't really ask for anything besides that. So, okay. So that's everything you would need for check-in. Alright, so now we can just hit the road. You want to make sure you have your seatbelt on. While driving, you want to keep 2 hands on the wheel at all times. You want to do everything by the book for the road test. So 2 hands on the wheel, and the speed limit is usually 25 miles an hour. So you want to max out at 25 miles an hour or below, obviously. You want to pay attention to whether the car is on park, reverse, or drive. Some cars say it on the dashboard, so you don't start moving reverse when you think you're on drive and make those little mistakes. Okay, so let's hit the road, and we'll go over different stuff as we go. So it's on drive, 2 hands on the wheel. You don't just want to rely on your mirrors for the test. You want to look at the mirrors and also your blind spot. So you want to turn your head as much as possible. If you're going reverse, you want to turn your head this way and look through here. So we'll hit the road. Signal. Look in the mirror. Check your blind spot. Drive, go straight until the instructor will basically tell you. I'll get out the car, the instructor will be with you, and the instructor will tell you where to turn and what exactly to do. So right now we're just going straight under the speed limit, 2 hands on the wheel, slowing down for speed bumps. This street has a 20 mile per limit speed limit, so you want to pay attention to that. Just pick up on the signs. You want to be mindful of your surroundings on all the signals and signs. It's very important. So I'm going to make a left here, so I'm going to signal left. I'm going to wait till no cars are coming. Then I'm going to turn left and end up on my lane. Nobody was coming through the intersection. If somebody was entering the intersection before, I wouldn't have even start turning. You just let somebody pass. Don't even start turning before when somebody's entering the intersection. You want to pick up on whether you're turning onto a 2-way street or 1-way street, so you know which lane to end up. 2-way streets, you're gonna, in this case, I ended up on my lane. If it was a 1-way, I would have ended up more in the middle. So you want to be careful, because you want to be mindful whether you're doing a wide turn or short turn. So that was one intersection. We're approaching a stop sign. You want to be mindful of the stop sign. You want to do a full stop. You want to creep forward. In this case, I'm turning right. So you want to creep forward. No cars are coming. Turn right. want to stop at the stop sign again, creep forward, signal to turn right, creep forward. You want to look into your blind spot. Another stop sign. Not all stop signs have the white lining on the floor, so you want to just watch out for stop signs. Make sure no cars are coming. Creep forward. You can go ahead. Turn right. Let me turn. Actually, go straight. So in this intersection, you want to pay attention to who has the right of way. I came first, so I have the right of way. Nobody's coming. I turn left. If he would have arrived first, he would have had the right of way. You would have waited for them to go first. In the case where I wouldn't have a stop sign, you want to be mindful of that. If there are no stop signs, you don't want to stop. So I could have kept going if there was no stop sign. We're looking to make sure no cars are coming. You don't want to do this. DMVs don't like that. So you want to do some of this and then a lot of this, keeping two hands on the wheel. So, okay, no cars are coming. Make sure it's on reverse. Turn the wheel. You can look at the dashboard and make sure it's on reverse. It'll say R. So just make sure no cars are coming. If cars do start coming, just be patient, let them pass. Or if in order for them to pass, you have to get out the way, then just proceed and take your time and just let them wait. So it's on reverse, the signal's on to the right, and we're going reverse. Okay, two hands on the wheel, looking back, no cars. Okay, I see this car coming, it's fine. Nope, I'm not doing that. I'm looking, two hands on the wheel, still reverse. You do not want to hit the curb. So you can see, you can always use the car in front of you and look before you start turning at their wheels to see how close they are to the curb. But you want to get close to the curb and without hitting it. So we're at that point. Now you can pull forward. Put the car in park, and that's pretty much it. That's how you would do it in one smooth way. If you don't get it in one smooth motion, it's fine. You can make adjustments, and I'll go through that right now. So I'll put it on reverse, two hands on the wheel. When you're going reverse, even if it's just to back up to do the K-turn, which we'll go through, you still want to turn your head and look this way when you're going reverse. You don't just want to look in the mirror. Okay, so we have enough space here. So let's say you would have parallel parked and ended up more like let's see, more like this, which is a little far from the curb, and the instructor would have said get closer to the curb. Then from here you can put it on reverse, and you can get the back of the car closer to the curb first. So you would look back, make sure no cars are coming. It's on reverse. So you're just looking. So now it's closer to the curb without hitting the curb. And now you can pull forward. So that's one way of fixing it. Another way would be, let's say, you end up far from the curb here, and you're a little far away, so you can't go reverse too much anymore. You can just do drive. You always want to try to get the back wheel close to the curb first, so you want to try the reverse method first. But you can also sometimes just go forward and move the front of the car first without hitting the curb, as close as you can to the curb, and then slowly turn the back of the car in also to get closer to the curb. So let's say everything went well with the parallel parking. You just completed parallel parking, you passed. The instructors in New York and New Jersey would basically ask you to do the K-turn. So to create space, you want to do reverse, turn your head, make sure it's on reverse and it's straight. Put it on drive. So at this point, you want to signal left. This is a two-way street, which they would ask you to do a K-turn on a two-way street. That's the only way you can do it. So make sure no cars are coming. You want to turn your head to the blind spot, of course. You see a car coming, you want to be patient. Okay, you want to go after it. Okay. Car coming through here, but you're committed already, so you have to put it on reverse. Turn your head. Put it on drive. You want to signal again. Remember the signal. And then pull forward. And that's the K-turn. Gonna turn left. I'm gonna pull to the side. This guy's in a rush. Put it in park. Turn the car off. Some cars start and turn off with a key. Some cars are push button. So the push button cars like this one, you would just to start it and turn it off, just foot on the brake and then press the button, which would be right here for this one. And that would be the road test. The road test in New York and New Jersey is fast. It's 5 to 10 minutes long. So it's pretty quick. They'll test you on the parallel parking, the 3-point turn, and then a couple of intersections. So basically everything we went through is what you need to be mindful of when passing the test, to pass the test. In New Jersey, instead of doing parallel parking on the curb, on the street, they would do it in a parking lot, and it would be in between two set of cones, but it's the same concept.